Alright, so I'm doing this in 8K. Got my monster and my thermos. 24 frames a second, 8K. So it's going to be a little disjointed for motion. I'm just trying it out. Volvo electric power steering pump connects directly up to the Chevrolet. Where is it? Oh, come on. Where is it? Yep, right here. Connects directly up to the stock Chevrolet power steering lines. If you take it out of the actual power steering pump from the Chevrolet, you just can cut. You can cut this. This is low pressure. The high pressure threads right in. Now, I don't know if it'll take the pressure. I didn't get it like stupid tight because they didn't have the right size wrench, and I didn't want to mar those up too bad. But it threads all the way in, and it appears to be the right thread. So, and if you're really worried about it, you can put some fucking Teflon tape on it. But it threads right up. No like tight or whatnot. It went to the bottom, and I'm a little concerned because I thought those should be like some kind of national pipe thread or something where they are tapered, but it looks like they're not. But it threads right up, and it looks like it's going to work. And it looks like what I can do is put battery positive and negative constant on this pump, and the only way it will switch on is through this can connector. So, and it looks like, and I could be wrong, that it is a green-white stripe with just a solid black stripe in the colors down. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. The colors down here are black and red, blue, black with red stripe, blue with red stripe, and then gray. Might be gray with black stripe even. It looks kind of like it's got a black stripe on it. Come on, focus. No, gray with a blue stripe. So, we'll see. This might not even connect up. Oh, no, yep. See, they just snipped it. So this went to something else on a wrecked car. So this is just a free connector for me. But I have these pigtails so that way I can at least tie into the positive and negative. And then I have the can connector. I'm going to replace that with a variable switch, and we'll see how it does. Why don't I get one of these nuts here for that? Sorry about framing. But yeah, so big ups, bro. The biggest of ups. I was concerned with this. I didn't want to buy a kit for power steering with American National threads. So I was just going to wing it and see it. And it actually fucking works. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I wanted to make the video saying that with the 2005 Chevy Silverado base, right? So it's a regular V6 with the NV3500, right? The power steering pump was, let's see here. Power steering pump was cut here and unthreaded here. And all I did was put the low pressure side from the stock hose on here, and then the high pressure side in here. So it'll work. So long as you have, you know, all these couplers and bends and stuff. I'm going to subjectively put it up against this frame here somehow. Like build it up or figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that way I can have an electric power steering pump, so that way I don't run power steering on the belt. So all I have to run is the alternator. And it's not one to, yeah. All I have to run is the alternator. And that's it. Because I have an electric water pump. And so, I'm not going to have air conditioning or heat. And I'm going to get rid of the washer bottle. Because I don't really need it. And I want to get rid of the overfill bottle because I don't really need it as long as I switch the parts out. And so far, went with a turbo. I'm going with plastic pipe, just regular plumber's pipe. What is it? It's 1.5 inch, schedule 40, PVC, 330 PSI at 23 degrees Celsius. It shouldn't hit nowhere near that. Cut a little piece off, straight elbow or 90-degree elbow. Gets me close to there, and then I'll figure it out from here. Internal wastegate. So yeah. And I got a bunch of extra wires I got to figure out what I'm doing with, but I'm working in it, and it's in progress. So, but that was a huge concern because that'll stop me dead for a long time trying to figure out what I need to do for power or steering if I don't run the belt. And I bought that figuring I could get it to work because the S chassis guys for the Nissan cars run those, and they figured out how to do it. So I was going to kind of copy them, but I don't need to copy them. I just needed the pump. Now I got to wire the pump in, and I got to mount it somehow. And then I'm also going to run a Volvo vacuum pump for the power brakes. And then so the steering, braking, and then cooling is got to get worked on, and charging. And I've got oil in it. I got to change the oil filter and put the starter in. But other than that, I'm making waves in it. So thank you for watching.